just about ready to start turning here. I wanted to mention a couple of things. There's my piece of nice pine wood to go. Got my drive center in there. I got my nice 12-inch long Nova DVR tool rest here. But I wanted to emphasize that it's something that we often overlook, but this tool rest has to be smooth. If it's bumpy at all, when you're using the skew and the skew bumps along on it, then of course that bumpiness is going to turn out in your work. So what I have, it's just a piece of fairly coarse sandpaper that was a pressure sensitive adhesive kind, and it's just stuck to a piece of MDF, and I just, before I start turning, because the steel on this tool rest is quite soft, just quickly give it a rub down and make it smooth so there's no marks on there. And yep, nice and smooth. When you finish smoothing it, then the ideal thing to do is take a little bit of wax, and I use a mix of wax here that I first learned about from Eli Avisera. He calls it Eli wax, and it's 60% mineral oil and 60% beeswax. But any wax will do. The beeswax and the mineral oil can get a bit sticky, so I don't like to put a lot of it on. But just put a little bit of that on there, and then wipe it with a clean towel to make it kind of buff it a little bit. But I mean, really, any wax would work. A turner's wax would work. You know, that hard kind of stick that you can buy, or for that matter, you know, some kind of a brie wax or something like that. Johnson's paste wax you put on your table saw. Just a little bit of wax on there makes it just nice and smooth, and everything will flow nicely on it. The other thing that I forgot to point out earlier, when you buy one of Eli's gouges, or I'm sorry, when you buy one of Eli's skews, the sides of his skews come already, they have a round shape on the edge of it. And that is so there's no sharp corner, because as you're working here, the sharp corner will dig in and wreck your tool rest. So it's much better to have the rest with the rest will survive much more with a rounded edge on your skew. Okay, now we're going to get turning.